College graduates are facing a tough job market this summer, and there's a big reason. A recent New York Times article stated the rise of artificial intelligence is posing a, quote, new threat to the kinds of entry-level jobs and entry-level knowledge jobs that young graduates have long sought. And that means fewer jobs, smaller salaries, and less opportunities for young people to leave the nest.
But parents, there are ways that you can support your kids through these challenges. We're joined today by Carin Viertel and John Foster, both from JNBA Financial Advisors in Bloomington. Welcome to you both. We're really excited to talk to you about this because I know a lot of parents are faced, if their kids are in the job market right now.
It's where your kids are at
right
now, too.
It's tough out there, definitely. I know that you guys help people transition to launch their young adults out, but you're speaking from a place of experience.
Yes.
Can you tell us your stories?
Yeah, well, 2 kids about to launch too, but it is, you know, as you can attest, it's an exciting time, not just for us as parents watching our young adult like go out and start their career, but also for the young adult themselves. It also is a time where I feel like as a parent, it's a balancing act. We are really wanting to try to help them be successful, help them with whatever kind of transition they're going on with them in their job search, but also knowing that we're trying to nurture financial independence and try to give them habits and skills that be lifelong tools for them.
It's personal for you too, John.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a daughter that's 22. She's now in grad school, but yeah, dealing with that, right? Setting up clear expectations and communication to where you say, okay, maybe you're willing to provide rent, or how much rent and for how long. And it's interesting, once you set a boundary, all of a sudden she finds a roommate, right? So you do things where you say we're willing to give, you know, X amount for rent. Well, all of a sudden she's like, well, hey, I can find a roommate. I can cut some of those costs versus her original plan of living alone. So I think it's really being intentional about what you plan to do.
All a negotiation.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, the best place to start, you say, for families isn't actually with the money, it's with the why.
Yes.
What does that mean?
It really is, what is your intention, and really understanding how you want to support them. So it's easy to start with the money piece, right? In that going, you're young adults looking for a job, and you reflect on how much do we want to support them financially for the month. But if you take a step back and really understand, okay, do I want what's important to me is that my young adult has a savings built up before they're out of the house and on their own, or maybe they pay off some high interest debt before, as they're getting started in their career. If you understand that and how you're wanting to support them, it'll help guide decisions along the way.
Smart.
It is. And how should families start that conversation? And when should they start that conversation? Is this like before they graduate? Like right before they graduate? Like what, the timing and when and how?
Talking about money all along the way with your, you know, even high schooler is really important. But when we start talking about, you know, that young adult, sit down and have a family conversation sooner versus later. It really, it's no different when the team talks to our clients. It's about talking about your values, intention of how you want to support those short and long-term goals and those financial resources. And if you engage your young adult in that conversation, ask them, what do you want to be doing? Where do you want to be and achieve in 3, 6, 12 months? And then talk about the financial resources that you as parents can provide to them, and also what skin they have in the game, maybe what resources they have right now to provide and what they anticipate in the future.
Yeah. And you say sooner rather than later because that can plant seeds for just that future success. What are some seeds you'd want to plant with young people as they start off on their own financial journey?
Yeah, I think as parents, there's a few ways really that you can support them, and some of them are pretty easy, right? Like they can be on your health insurance till their 26th birthday, and a lot of times until they get that first salaried position with benefits, it's really, you know, your employer plan, that's probably the best place for them to go to get that health insurance. You can help them by developing a credit rating, and this will help you out as a parent as well, right? Because get them a credit card, make sure they're paying on time, make sure they're not carrying balances, because the sooner they have good credit, the sooner they can apply for their own leases, their own loans, where you're no longer having to co-sign. And a lot of times too, you know, we work with people that are trying to retire. They understand the power of compound interest. Well, money saved in your 20s is 17 times more valuable than money saved in your 50s. So maybe while they're, you know, getting started in their career, they don't have money to fund a Roth IRA. Well, that Roth can grow tax-free for 4 or 5 decades and be very valuable to them. So if they get out there, they start working, they're not eligible for a retirement plan or a 401k yet, a lot of times we see parents that'll step in and really understand that power of compound interest to want to work for those kids.
Sounds like your kids are lucky to have you.
Yes, I know.
You both have good information.
I've
I don't know
learned
if they
something.
agree, but just
Well, we
saying.
appreciate it.
Yes,
Thanks for
thank you.
coming
It's
in.
very